Hello and welcome to our new video. Good to have you here. This video features questions from the recent driving theory exam. So pay close attention. Let's get started. The first question. How will a roof rack affect your car?
The engine will use more oil. There will be less wind noise.
Fuel consumption will increase.
The car will accelerate faster.
The car will accelerate faster. You're about to go down a steep hill. What should you do to control the speed of your vehicle? Select a low gear and use the brakes carefully. Select a low gear and avoid using the brakes. Select a high gear and use the brakes carefully. Select a high gear and use the brakes firmly. Select a high gear and use the brakes firmly. What should you do if you're driving on a motorway and you miss the exit that you wanted to take? Carefully reverse along the hard shoulder. Carefully reverse in the left-hand lane. Carry on to the next exit. Make a U-turn at the next gap in the central reservation. Make a U-turn at the next gap in the central reservation. When may you drive without wearing your seat belt?
When you're moving off on a hill.
When you're driving slowly in queuing traffic. When you're carrying out a maneuver that includes reversing. When you're testing your brakes.
You're carrying two 13-year-old children and their parents in your car.
Who's responsible for seeing that the children wear seat belts? The front seat passenger. You. The driver. The children.
The children's parents. The children's parents.
Why is it particularly important to check your vehicle before making a long motorway journey? The road surface will wear down the tires faster. Continuous high speeds increase the risk of your vehicle breaking down. Motorway services areas don't deal with breakdowns.
You'll have to do more harsh braking on motorways.
When could the cost of your insurance be reduced? When you pass the driving test first time. When you complete the Pass Plus scheme. When you don't wear glasses. When you're under 25 years old.
What does the term, blind spot, mean?
An area covered by your left-hand mirror. An area not covered by your headlights. An area not visible to the driver. An area covered by your right-hand mirror. When should you leave a 2-second gap between your vehicle and the one in front? When it's raining. When it's foggy. When it's icy.
When it's dry.
How can you use your vehicle's engine as a brake? By selecting reverse gear. By selecting neutral gear. By changing to a lower gear.
By changing to a higher gear.
By changing to a higher gear. In order to supervise a learner driver, you need to have held a full driving license for the same category of vehicle for at least 3 years.
What other requirement must you meet?
To be at least 21 years old. To hold an advanced driving certificate. To be an approved driving instructor. To have a car with dual controls. What style of driving causes increased risk to everyone? Defensive. Considerate. Responsible. Competitive. You want to put a You want to put a rear-facing baby seat on the front passenger seat. What must you do if the passenger seat is protected by a frontal airbag? Put the child in an adult seat belt.
Ask a passenger to hold the baby.
Deactivate the airbag. Turn the seat to face sideways.